Hey guys, welcome back to FIFA 23 Brighton career mode. Again, we are starting off with the month of September pretty much arriving towards the end of it. We have Fulham, Fleetwood, Leicester City, and of course Marseille in the end. Again, for the last few weeks we've been quite successful domestic wise, winning all four of our games. But for the Champions League, didn't do too well in it. I mean, first time debut in the previous game, losing 3-1 to Barcelona. It's kind of, we all foreshadowed that's going to happen at one point. First time playing the Champions League, at least scoring one goal against Barcelona. That's a pretty good accomplishment, but again, I'm sure our team will find a way to bounce back. We have 5 more games in the group stage before whether going to the next round or not, or being qualified for the round of 16 or not. So we still have quite a lot of games to prove, but this is going to be a long season again. I think my personal main objective is to trying to win as many trophies as possible in this season. I mean, for the FA Cup, I really hope that we're going to win something. We're trying to win the FA Cup this year. I mean, we kind of missed out for the past 2 years, losing to Spurs 2 seasons ago, and then losing to Chelsea in the semi-final. And this season, we have to win. I mean, you can't really give any excuse. I mean, we have been in that competition, in that quite of a atmosphere for the past 2 seasons, which means at the same time, with our squad that we have, I think we just have to improve. We just have a much better squad. Our players improve, and there's no way of backing down. We have to go all the way. In the Premier League, again, it is going to be a tough one as well. Last season, we ended up at 4th, but turns out we were quite far away from 2nd place and 1st place. Of course, Man City won I think they won the Premier League last season. I'm not quite sure. But again, there's I think back then there was a saying for Arsenal: if you want to win the league, you have to beat United. And for us, I feel like this season, or even in real life in general, if you really want to, win the league, you have to beat Man City. And that's pretty much what we are trying to go for. Again, United is a very tough team. Arsenal are a very tough team. Chelsea are a very tough team as well, and so does Liverpool. So we still have quite a lot of titans that we have to go through. But speaking of Titan, and speaking of a very sudden shock of a result, what the hell is going on right here? 4-0, losing 4-0 to Fulham at the moment. I mean, we have been cruising for the past 4 games, but there is no way how we were 4-0 down. And in the 80th minute, we score a goal, a scrappy goal, but I still take that. Here comes Skamaka, beat the defender, one-on-one with the goalkeeper, and scored past that one for a goal, 4-2. But unfortunately, it was quite too late for a goal. To be honest, I mean, there's still more to come in this game. Again, I felt like every player just kind of drained from the game already. 86 minutes in, we just couldn't really catch a break in terms of conceding goals. Conceding 5 goals already in this game, and just want to throw a white towel onto the pitch and say, you know what, we're done. Like, I can't stand it anymore. I mean, it shows how inconsistent we can be. Again, winning 4-0. I mean, winning 4 games out of 4 and losing to a tragic battle to Fulham. It's kind of showing that maybe we need more time in the season, in this series. Again, I'm hoping to wrap up the season, or wrap up the series after this season, and then I can move on to the next series, which will be a Italian Road to Glory, that type of video, that type of series. And right here at the EFL Club, this is something that I want to talk about. Again, we haven't won a Carabao Cup so far. And no matter how many times I said, Carabao Cup is just kind of an energy cup that people, that for lower leagues team to, have a chance to win. Again, you don't win much prizes, but still kind of a mini trophy. And then at one point right now, I just feel like we haven't won a domestic title, a domestic cup so far. Why not trying to go all out for the domestic trophy, isn't it? I mean, even the Carabao Cup, I still want to take it. And even against Fleetwood Town right here, despite, against I believe, first or second division in the English division, I still put on some of the the main starter in there, kind of mix it up a little bit. Again, our whole defense are pretty much completely different. Yes, we do. We signed quite a lot of defenders in the I think we signed a couple of defender in the window. And of course, Mancini starting, Kilman starting. I believe it was Kim and Jay starting, or Bela Kopcha starting as well. Mateta starting, Caicedo starting. Again, you just kind of have to mix and bit with the regular starter just to make sure you don't lose your composure, you don't lose some of the experience in the park. 59 minutes in, we're 3-0 up, and this is the type of result that I'm looking for, even in the domestic cup. Again, something that's not quite important, but personally, we just have to win at least one domestic trophy before saying sayonara to the series. But 76 minutes in, conceding a very scrappy goal once again. Just a very poor way to concede that goal. Was just a lot of mistake overall. And here comes Alex Scott, our third choice central attacking midfielder, replacing Hlošek, our second choice central attacking midfielder at the moment. Scamacca scoring that goal right there. 5-2 or 4-2. Is it 4-2? I think 4-1 right now. And with 2 more minutes to go, just want to just stop playing right there. Again, just very scrappy goal in general. Just bounces. The ball just kind of bounces everywhere into the box. And just like that, just again, Begley scoring consolation goal. 4-2 was the final score. Not quite of the type of result that I'm looking for, but a win is a win, isn't it? I mean, I don't like the phrase, even though it's true. A win is a win. 4-2 was the final score. And right now, traveling away to Kings Power Stadium against Leicester City. Again, I feel bad for them, getting relegated. They shouldn't be relegated with the team that they have. And even right now, look at the team that they have. They have Griezmann, they have Saka, they have Kolasinac playing as a center back area. You don't see that coming very often. But with our squad, it's always been the same. Always put out the best squad possible out there. Make sure we're not going to lose composure. Make sure that we always put our best team forward again. We are looking to win the league. We are looking for a much better shape compared to last season. So I wouldn't necessarily make too many rotations once in a while, but I feel like if there's some fitness issue, then I'll do that. But in general, if they're fit, even if it's a team against bottom 5 team, I will still put them. Make sure we gotta secure the win. 7 minutes in, Bukayo Saka scoring the goal right there. Again, just how annoying it can be. Conceding very early in the game. 29 minutes in, here comes Estupinian to the left. A simple 1-2 pass to Jacob Ramsey. Again, kind of starting to build the play from the back. And Joe Gilhar, what a great goal right there. First time finish from a Sesko pass. And more importantly, brilliant finish to top right corner, hitting inside of the post for a goal. 37 minutes in, here comes Leicester City once again. Here comes Joe Willock to Bukayo Saka. Again, you just can't see how he passes the ball. It was kind of magician foot right there. You just can't see when he passes the ball. But Griezmann scoring the goal right there. Putting Leicester in front at the moment. 42 minutes in, regain possession after a goal kick. And here comes Joe Gilhar. Nobody's marking him. Not quite sure why, but they allow him to take a free shot with a power shot right there. Aiming at the bottom right corner, but look at the play once again, the bottom right. It's just a beautiful cutscene, beautiful motion as well. I'm not quite sure if the stat is correct. 121 kilometers per hour, exit velocity, something like that. I mean, nice cutscene, but don't necessarily help us in terms of knowing the game more better. Here comes Sesko, 1-on-1 the goalkeeper, through on goal, scoring, and leading us right there, 3-2. Sesko playing a big part this season as our second main striker behind Joe Gilhar, and also after or in front of Scamacca at the moment. Despite I realized I was looking at the contract for Sesko, he wasn't quite demanding about his playing time at some time, but turns out he's a rotational player. So he doesn't get too fussed about it if he's set on the bench once in a while. Right now, I think it's just a perfect scenario for us, especially when you have Skamaka, you can rotate the squad once in a while. 82 minutes in. Here comes Fatasi. Very good counterattack right there. Skameka with an assist. 5-2 is the score at the moment. 89 minutes in. We are not backing down. We continue to attack no matter what. Close check. Heads that one in. Goalkeeper have a touch of it, but poor, weak hand from the goalkeeper. And in the end, 6-2 was the final score. Still, even though we're winning games, but we concede quite a lot of goals. Conceding 5 goals in the first game of the series. Conceding 2 in the last 2, and right now against Marseille, looking for our first ever Champions League win. Again, it's not going to be difficult. The fact that you or a team being in the Champions League also shows, they have the capability of doing that, or capability of winning big ball games. 16 minutes in, Joe Gilhart finding space behind the defender, behind the defensive line, and converts that one in. 1-0, and we are taking a very comfortable lead at the moment. 20 minutes in, 2 minutes after scoring the first goal, Joe Gilhart sweats it to Skamaka and literally belts that one to behind the goal. 21st minute in, 2-0 already. Looking very good. Looking like we are going to win our first ever Champions League game. What a great pass by Vieira. Joe Gilhart, second goal within 25 minutes, scoring 3 goals already in the Champions League stage right here. Again, what a better way to have a home Champions League debut in Brighton. Joe Gilhart within 33 minutes. Converting the third goal, a hat-trick for him within the first half again. Something that we have been doing very well, scoring very early goals at times and trying to settle the score as soon as possible. But defensively, we just couldn't really help ourselves. Right before halftime right there, Varela scoring a potentially consolation goal. Skamaka scoring his second right there. His hat-trick is on the line at the moment. Can we have 2 players in the same team have a hat-trick in the same game? We will have to see. 54 minutes in, poor defense, and Mancini, not quite sure what he was doing there at the back. Martial scores another consolation goal for Marseille. Again, we still have more to come. Here comes Gavi. Gives it to Hlošek, coming on for Vieira, converts that one 6-2, and great way. I don't know. I mean, we're just destroying Marseille at the moment. How can we lose to Barcelona 3-1? And right now we're just cruising our way for our 7th goal right here. Sesko getting a goal off the bench right there. 7-2, 9-goal thriller in the second game in the Champions League. And at the same time, looking at our Premier League right there, Chelsea, it's the only team right now with the perfect score, 6 out of 6, but we lost that one game, putting us into second. Not quite ideal, but we have a long way to go in this season. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in a bit.